Nothing is so beautiful that under certain conditions it won't appear ugly. Oscar Wilde. I found that to be prophetic, and I offer it to you now as I ask you to consider what might seem to be a far-fetched idea. I've been studying the etymology, and I'm starting to see inconsistencies, and I wonder if the standard was created to maintain a false sense of identity. I mean, what if ugly really means beautiful? Hold on, pretty people, just bear with me for a moment. The word manufacture used to mean made by hand before the brands of industry made it synonymous with Beckedated revolution. The word brave used to mean crooked, savage, wicked, depraved. The brave new world wasn't a compliment, it was a warning. That was before the raping and pillaging of Native Americans became regarded as a heroic accomplishment. I mean, what if ugly really meant beautiful? I looked it up. The word ugly is older than pretty, gorgeous. Is it fair? Yes, take a moment and admire the double entendre I just used. I call it subterfuge. Not what I just did, but what they're doing to us. The word is older than appealing, alluring, attractive, sexy. That saying used to mean hateful, dreadful, fearful, all. Seems to me that somebody was just pissed off that no one wanted to conform to their narrow-minded perceptions of appearance. We're not talking about goblins and demons. We're talking about self-assurance, self-determination, and self-confidence. So damn it, why don't we all want to be ugly? I understand. It's a dastardly trick. They know that we are afraid of homonyms, homophones. You know, words that are spelled the same and sound the same but have different meanings. Paint, chase, slip, sink, ugly. Pugs, ugly. Need alone, ugly. I'm just saying. Enthusiasm used to mean possessed by God. Now it means possessed by the demons of materialism and commodity. Have you noticed how the wolves of Wall Street try to put a red riding hood on Obama and turn Mao into Rumpelstiltskin, trying to take your first piece of American apple pie for turning working class idealism into self-determination? First King James and now this. And they know the error in their ways. God is using statements like diamond in the rough, like the coal around that diamond ain't black. But when I mention fool's gold, don't nobody want to talk about that in these fairy tales. The ugly duckling who turns into a swan. Hold up, Mr. Hans Christian Andersen. Who told the swan it was an ugly duckling in the first place? Come on. So short legs, long neck, and broad bill is beautiful on a swan. On any one of us, it would not be Denzel Washington or Matthew McConaughey. It seems our fairy godmother has turned the oppression of patriotism, patriarchy, and heterosexism into couture clothing and telephoto lenses. Now, Beauty and the Beast was just a pale illusion who fell for a dude who looks like Zach Galifianakis. The Little Mermaid was a pale illusion with bad decision-making skills who fell for a dude who can't sell a boat. Where do we learn these things? From two shallow Hal brothers named Grimm. Their names are Grimm, but they write fairy tales. You can't tell me ugly don't mean beautiful. Sleeping Beauty was a narcoleptic. Snow White had snow white skin, red lips, and dark hair. That's a carrot tone, Twilight. Propaganda has always been a part of political engagement, McCarthyism. Authoritarian leaders have used deception since the beginning of time. Roswell was real, there were no WMDs, and we still trying to figure out the after effects of Tuskegee, so you can believe and follow along with the fallacy, but not me. I will no longer conform to the standards created by these charlatans. So if you are with me, then say it right now. U-G-L-Y. I ain't got no alibi, I'm ugly.